Who doesn't like a good blind buy? Or two, but we've definitely got more than that in today's video. What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Let's dive into the blind buys that I got this last week. I started a new series called, there's no name to it. It's just let's buy blind fragrances together. That is something that I do frequently. And why not do it publicly with you guys rather than just, by myself. So what we basically did was purchased about I think it was like $600 worth of fragrances. There were still a bunch of hauls coming in prior to, and we're going to be unboxing, looking together at the notes, first impressions, etc. I'll give you guys a quick first impression rating. And if there's anything interesting, then it'll likely end up on some of my short wearings that you can find on Instagram, TikTok, and all of that good stuff. Hope you're all doing well. Today I bought a fragrance I was not expecting on buying. It's from the Mont Blanc. It's called Vetiver Glacier. Vetiver Glacier was a surprise. It was actually very surprising to me. It smells like a lot of this, it's woody, spicy, fresh, a little bit powdery as well. It reminds me of like Encre Noir. It has this very rich styled vetiver that kind of comes off a little bit like grapefruit, but it also has a decent dose of like this woody spice vibe that you get from juniper berries at the top as well. Rich, different, much bolder than what I would expect to come from the Mont Blanc series. So picked this up at retail. I think it was like 147 or something like that at my local Nordstrom. I did also end up wearing some other like clone or something like that as well. This Be Rouge clone. How are you guys doing? What are your scent of the days? Drop them in. I'm doing really good, FJY. Latafas, yes, there are a lot of new Latafas as well. I'm gonna be doing those on first impressions on shorts first, and then we're gonna be doing them here as well. So tomorrow you're likely to see that as well. Actually, we might as well. I'll save those for a separate video on their own because I actually want to give a little bit more information. So today we're going to be doing those blind buys that we bought together. So let me pull up a few here. I think I got silver blue on that blind buy by Mancera. There's Lalique, Porom. What up, Jarrell? Ben, how are you? From Sweden. What up, D4G? Yes, they do. D4G. They have a few of them. Yesterday's scent of the day was Bond number 9, number 1. It's very different. It's very different. A little bit more yellow floral than I personally like. I'm trying to sniff the damn box. But it's their fall release. I also picked up the Dubai fragrance that I like. I forget which one it is. So we got a diesel fragrance here. I like Boss Bottled Absolute to the point where I bought another bottle. And my receipt right there. Let's see, what else are we going to open today? Eternity for Men Intense. We've got the Scent Absolute. I could have sworn I already had that. We've got Polo Green. Hello, everyone. Scent of the day, Encre Noir Sport. Hey, that's what's up. Fall Citrus Fragrance. Sure. We've got a John Varvatos Vintage. What's up, Persephone's dad? Rosendo Mateo number 5, Pretty in Pink. Smell good. That's inspired by Baby Cat. Just more floral and ambery. We've got some of the 212s, VIP Black and Men's Sexy. These are both in testers. Let's see what else we've got. What else are we going to crack into? A lot. We've got a lot, actually. And that's kind of why I did this live. Too much in boxes, Neeb. Come on. Yes, there will be a lot of sales are coming. A lot. So this is called Vince Camuto Terra Extreme. We've got L'Odyssey Porom. This isn't the OG, is it? Oh, no, the Vetiver. Vetiver. Diesel Only the Brave. And I think we should do one more because, I mean, we still have enough for like another 2 freaking live streams. And Al Ariq Silver by Latafa. So, yeah, we have a Latafa fragrance. So let's see what's good, man. Set of the day, Oman Luxury, best band perfumes in the house. Check him out. Use code AROMATIX. He's got great fragrances. Oh, and we've got Zedig and Voltaire. This is him, Vibes of Freedom on the table. Might as well open it too. And this Rayon Tradition, the orange one, whatever it's called. So quite a few here to unbox. So let's go ahead and just slap right into them. Let's go. Best niche rose fragrance. I love Adonis Awakens. Okay. So we're going to be sharing a screen as always. This is going to be something we look at together so you know what we're looking at. Zadig, let's start with that. Vibes of Freedom. America. Here it is. So we'll look at some of the prices right now. You can find out $35, as you guys can see right there, 35 US. And we've got lavender, mandarin orange, incense, cardamom, cedar, and patchouli. Actually looks like a really nice scent breakdown. Simple, but easy. Reminding me of like La Nuit. No breakdown. Maybe just a cedar, cardamom, patchouli. Well, not really patchouli, but L'Odici, Santal Blush. Okay, nice sandalwood fragrance comparisons. And this is what it... Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that big. That's what she said. Where is it? Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. Vibes of Freedom. Let's see. Here we go. Just quick, man. Nice. Wow, very nice. Incense, cedar, cardamom with a little bit of mandarin. This does put me in that like La Nuit vibes, but lighter. Not nearly as ambery. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Nice powdery, woody, a bit aromatic from the lavender, giving it a classic vibe. This reminds me of like fragrances like Salvatore Ferragamo F Black as well. Good. For the price of 35 bucks, I think it's absolutely worth it. I am getting a decent dose of that mandarin as well. Citruses are peeking through. It's not like distinctively mandarin. It just smells like bergamot. But cedarwood is very prominent, and it kind of smells like sawdust in a very good way. Not complex, really nice, woody, aromatic, and a little bit of citrus. You could wear this every single day. You could signature scent this to the office, and people would potentially compliment you. Not as peppery as something like F Black. Let's see if anybody did comparisons to those, because I know we saw a few other fragrances here, but Givenchy, okay. Well, we'll let it dry down. I think right now, for the price point that it's at, I'm surprised nobody got La Nuit, because La Nuit has that lavender, cedarwood, cardamom. It's nice. I give it an 8, 8.25, considering the fact that it's a cheapie. Seems relatively light, but not bad. This is an eau de toilette, if I'm not mistaken. It is an eau de toilette, so this will probably be lighter. The only way that this will come down in score is if it's just weak sauce. So let's see what popular ratings are for its longevity. I do like to see that. I'll be answering a lot of the questions later on in the video. For watch back purposes, it'll be much easier. So you're getting moderate performance with something like this. All right, cool. Set of the day is Rose Ink. That's what's up, man. Peace. What's up, C Supreme? Beit Al Bakhur. There is none here, unfortunately. Leo, what's up, Leo? Yeah, they beat you to it, definitely. Yo, yes, sir. Misoni Wave or Rehan Ocean Rush. Both of them are really good. Both of them are really good. They're in a very similar scent profile, Chris. Very similar scent profile. I liked Ocean Rush more, personally. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is going to be Silver Blue Mancera. I'm sure a lot of people want to see that. And then we'll do the next one, which is, we'll just do a Latafa next. So here we go. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember the person that recommended this. Let's see what this is like. So as you guys can see, looks nothing like a silver or blue fragrance. Amber, woody, caramel, and spicy. Take a look at the notes. Looks more like a gourmand to me. The note breakdown, at least. Here we go. Appreciate you as well, Chris. Nice atomizer. Oh, this is really nice. Ambery, caramel. Yeah, this is actually really nice. It's not that spicy, at least to my nose. Ambery woods with a caramel undertone. It's not like caramel first. It's not like sickly sweet. But it does kind of smell just mushy. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, it's amazing, but... Okay, some citruses are peeking through. Getting more, even more interesting. It's nice. But that's it. I mean, I get like a citrus, patchouli, caramel combination. And ambers. It's nice. How much did I spend on this one? Around $85. It's passable. It's passable. I mean, it is good. There's like amber, citrus, caramel, some contrast, but it's nothing rich. It's nothing like, hey, I spent $85 because this shit is just the bomb. I will say this is different from the typical Manceras that I have personally. Kind of forgettable for me. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not crazy about it. 775. Let me keep this strip and let me spray it. It's all right. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like somewhere in between. Like, do I want to go gourmand or do I want to do, I don't know. A lot of labdanum. I'm getting like this. It's not necessarily as synthetic as like a leather accord, although they generally often use labdanum as a leather accord. Maybe that's my beef with it, because I'm not that crazy about like leathery accords anymore. It's good. It's got this leather accord with patchouli and caramel and some citrus underneath. It's all right. It's all right. 775 for now. Let's keep it moving. Yep, 775 is my all right. Yep. It's a little bit better than all right, but yeah. Do you want to score it for me, Nikolai? Nikolai? Because, I mean, you're more than welcome to. Al-Ariq, silver. Yeah, a fragrance that would be bad for me is like 5 and below. Or like really bad would be like 3, 4. Better than, like, I'd wear it. It's starting to be like 6 to 7. Like, yeah, I'd wear it, but it's all right. Okay, let's move on. Best BR540, they have one. It's the Bearcat, man. If you want for the cheap, for the price. Otherwise, it's that expensive Ghinwa by Latafa. All right, Al-Ariq Silver. Here we go. Let's see what this is like. A little bit late to the party for this one, but who cares? Better late than never. I think people were saying that the smell... Oh, very, very leathery. Very leathery right off the top. I ain't Mr. Sassy. You are, brother. Look at all these notes. Okay, so we've got very camphorous, woody notes. Ooh, very rich, very rich. Smells good. Familiar. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Black incense. It smells good. Believe it or not, this has more character than the freaking Mancera. So I guess you are, technically it would, because I would place this. It smells good. It's not really something I would wear anymore. Like I said, man, I'm kind of over the leathery fragrances, but the cypress, a little bit of incensey vibes and cardamom gives it more character. This smells really good. Although no incense listed, I do get an incensey vibe from it. So more appropriately, the silver blue would have to come down to like a 7. Because I'd place this at a 7.5. I will say that this has more character than the freaking Mancera. I can smell it more. It's just richer. It doesn't smell bad quality either. I mean, it really depends. Like, there's a lot of rich-ass leather. Yeah. Yeah. So I would personally say this is a 7, 7.5. Because I don't want to place it. It is better than Mancera, but I don't want to place it at an 8. It's not like my favorite scent profile. So not bad. The quality is absolutely there. I mean, it's absolutely there. Very nice, rich, leathery, very masculine, woodsy, simple as that. It's not that complex, but it does smell much more expensive than the damn price tag. This is one that I paid for around, what, 24 bucks, man. It smells much more expensive than that. Much more expensive than that. That's crazy, man. Beast mode projection. Yeah, a lot of people in the chats are talking about how good it is. So, Tarathi and Vintage Radio, I think both are really good. All right, let's crack into the next one. This is going to be L'Eau d'Issy, the vetiver. So, Issy vetiver. First impressions, and then we'll revisit them at the end. Aromatic wood spice. By the way, the ratings are extremely subjective. Okay, I'm just giving you guys what pops into my head. It is what it is. If you, if it's of value to you, cool. If not, just ignore them. I'm telling you what it smells like regardless. So. All right, here we go. Haitian vetiver, ginger, clary sage, and watery notes. I think I'm going to appreciate this one. Very crazy cap. This is like straight up wood. It's actual wood. Yeah, it's actual wood. I think that's really cool. Maybe gimmicky, but... And it snaps into place. Dude, you could break the cap. You could act... Wow, okay. I think I'm going to sit here and appreciate the cap before the scent. Here we go. Oh, soapy. How? Why? A lot of sage. A lot of clary sage. I was hoping this would have a little bit more of that ginger and some kind of citrus combination, but Not really getting that. A lot of clary sage and woods. A bit too much. I mean, how did you know? Watery notes, ginger, clary sage. It's getting better. It's getting better. Just a little bit of citruses would have made this amazing. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. This isn't bad. No, I never tried this, Andre. It's getting better. It's getting better as it dries down. Very nice cut, fresh cut grass vibe. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You just cut the grass. And maybe your sprinklers were going too. That's it. Not bad. Very fresh, green, crisp. Simple as that. I actually think this could be a signature scent. It's easy to like. It's very easy to like. That opening was a little bit too much, or something was just off. But the dry down is actually very nice. Elegant, like masculine. It smells a lot better than that sounds. Fresh cut grass, but it smells really good. I would personally give this. Also, I mean, it's something I would definitely wear, probably over the Al-Ariq, but I mean, it's not anything like outstanding. 7.5, it deserves to stay in that realm too. 7.5. I'll reserve anything higher for that. 8 has to be like, damn, this is good, but there's a but. This is good. I'd wear it. That's it. Beast mode vanilla cheapie, not yet. Like 212 men, we're gonna get into 212s here in a second. So let's go into the next one. This is called Diesel Only the Brave Street. Only the Brave Street. We're doing speed rating here. Only the Brave Street. Yes, the new Mugler Phantasm smells really good. It's like the OG, like they brought it back, but it's watered down. Unfortunately, it's not. It's only a shadow of what it once was. All right, here we go. Aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody vanilla. What have we got? Yes, attention grabbing. A lot of notes that I really enjoy, including apple, licorice, cardamom, amberwoods, vetiver, etc. So let's see what this is like. FGY, I would go for El Farid for something that special occasion. All right, strange looking bottles. What the fudge was that? You guys saw that? Hang on. Okay, it's not gonna happen again. I really don't like these bottles, but who cares? Here we go. It's good. This is good. This is actually good. Licorice and green apple right off the top. This is actually good. Licorice is intensifying, kind of reminding me of like star anise though. And vanilla. I hope to God it doesn't go too much into the licorice. First blast was amazing right off the top. It's still good. I'm digging this one. Okay. Woody, aromatic, crisp, fresh. What does it remind me of? It doesn't necessarily have the same licorice that you might think of, like, you know, Sauvage Elixir, etc. It actually smells like a blend between star anise. It has some aspects to it, meaning that it's a little bit more herbal. It's not just a spice. Basil is there as well. I actually like it. I actually really like this one. Decent dose of vanilla, patchouli. And then it kind of just, it has like this designer-esque vibe to it, but more aromatic than most. Like the licorice is not your traditional, you know, like designer. And even when it comes to like green apple and vanilla combinations, it's a little hidden gem. This one is a little hidden gem, depending on how it performs. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Have I tried French Defense? Yes, I have. It's not the strongest in the world, but it does smell really good. No, I don't think it smells like Triumph. No. Anise tea. Yes, I have star anise, like actual anise. So this licorice in here, I get a lot more of the star anise. Jeezy says you get a huge dose of orange. I didn't get any orange. I get a grapefruit undertone that you'll get very frequently with vetiver. But no, actually, I get more of it now as it dried down. So this is a nice one. You really do have to enjoy the licorice. It's kind of like this spicy herbal kick that's also cooling at the same time. It's like mint meets peppers meets herbs. It's different. It's very different. It does kind of have like this. How do I explain it? I don't want to relate it to like cumin, but it does have like this foreign spice. It does have a foreign vibe to it. So it's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be for everybody. But if you're okay with that, this is a nice one. And I could see this being worn all year round. It's a cheapie, man. It's a cheapie. That's it. Would you call it green in any capacity? Yeah, slightly green, actually. Maybe coming with the licorice and the slightly. Not in the sense of like... yeah, I'd call it slightly green. I think it's mostly just the licorice and some of that like apple. I would say that this would be more of like a green apple than anything. It does have a little bit of that vibe to it. All right, let's continue on. The best by the fireplace clone, I would say Ace of Spades. Best Aventus Flanker, original, absolute, absolute for sure. I actually enjoy the absolute a lot. Virgin Island Water Inspos, not that I know of, bro. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is called Lalique Porom. Let's check that out. Here it is. Ed, appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you. Qahir by Al-Wataniya is a good YEDP clone. It's a good one. I mean, I wouldn't say it's great, but it's a good one. It does give me about 6 hours, 6.5 hours. The quality smells pretty good. Compliment worthy. It's a good one. Any chair punk? Not that I know of, bro. Oh, for Extrait, no. For Extrait, check out the new fragrance rolled Bee Rouge or the Baracat. The Baracat lines are the best. I don't know right now. I can't really. I don't like the closeness of the bottles. Okay, here we go. We've got Lalique Porom. I saw this a lot of influencers early on. Hidden gems, you know, cheapies when cheapies weren't that common. Here it is. Bam! What an old school looking bottle. Very old school looking bottle with this frosted lion. So about $45. A plethora of notes. And let's just go. I can smell some herbs right off the top, specifically rosemary. Here we go. Definitely has an old school vibe to it, but good. Absolutely old school. That Lily of the Valley is like, bam, right in the face. It gives you like this floral soapy vibe. And oak moss. A lot of lily, a lot of oak moss. It's that old school like fern recreation. Almost like they try to, you know, barbershop-y style DNAs, but with everything else. Oak moss, Lily of the Valley, rosemary. This is too old school. And a lot of lavender. It's too old school. Nostalgic, though, in every good way. If you like old school, you're going to like this because it's not old school stank, but it definitely is old school. This reminds me of like potpourri, bathroom scent. I swear to God. And maybe a little bit of tea rose. Like, where's the notes? It's not bad. Yeah, when you start to see like a plethora of notes like this, it's kind of like I almost expected this. A lot of sandalwood. No, bro. No, I didn't rate Only the Brave. Only the Brave, 7.75. A little bit better than just I'm going to wear it. Like, I won't mind wearing this one, okay? This one, fucking 3.75. 3.5, bro. This is a 3.5. In every good way, if that even makes any sense. No, man, fuck that. It's just a 3.5. I'm sorry if you enjoy this, that my score is lower than what you would score it, but I just don't like it. I still see an audience for this, honest to God. Like I said, like it's nostalgic in a way. This places me in the vein of that tea rose that my dad used to have in the bathroom. Good relationships. Yeah, Nikolai. It definitely has that vibe. But the quality, I will give it the quality. I'll give it the quality. It definitely has the quality as well. Because even those potpourri fragrances, they come off like synthetic, sharp, alcoholic. It is what it is. Do you know Ancres Noir Sport from Lalique? Yes, Andre. I have it, brother. I have it. Enjoy it. Any Zara? I used to, bro, but until the recent events, I kind of just stopped. Okay, let's move on. That was an absolute miss. For $46, it was pretty pricey miss, too. Sorry, prices. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's go back to Vince Camuto. I feel like all of their fragrances are always just mid. But let's see. I saw some interesting factors to this one. Walaikum salam, Raja. How are you? Vanilla, amber, citrus, warm, spicy. Look at the notes. The notes look pretty good. And since especially it has orange blossom, a lot of people more recently are like going crazy over that. Bit of geranium. Everything in the notes looks good. So let's see. Original Stronger With You is the best one, Nikos. Cayenne Classic versus Idol La Nuit. Idol La Nuit. Cayenne Classic. Okay, here we go. Nice looking bottle. They're all the same. All right, here we go. High hopes. Damn it, man. They could have did so much with this. It's a mush. Like, I don't even smell anything. Nothing. I get nothing. Alcohol. Where is everything? Seriously. Orange. A thought of orange, maybe? God damn it. Come on, bro. Okay, it's intensifying. Getting maybe like this very mild aromatic nuance. Very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. I'm getting this resinous orange with mild aromatics. Where's that cinnamon, bro? And the rum. What's up, chat? Okay, so it's intensifying. The benzoin. I mean, a lot of these notes look extremely good, right? This is what we're looking at. And I think as an everyday scent to school in the office, this would be perfect. So it could still serve as a recommendation for those of you looking for a mild fragrance that reminds me of modern day sweet fragrances, even like Burberry Hero EDP. So it has that scent profile. However, it's pretty dense in the resin, and that's why specifically Hero EDP. However, it's faint. It's very, very faint. But it'll serve that purpose for those of you who work in like health settings, office, and you don't want to be loud. This is a good one for that, but that's it. Yo, what up, Himat? Thank you for the super chat. He says, can you suggest me a website where I can order samples of designer fragrances? Yes, Frag Flex. They're from Canada, but they have almost every fragrance I've needed. And I bought a decant of French Riviera the other day, and it's freaking pressurized. They have a coupon. It's DCNT for 10% off. This is it. It's called Decant Buy. And pressurized, I mean, who cares? Honest to God, who cares? But Frag Flex DCNT 10, bro. Yeah, so, damn, what am I smelling now? It actually got better. It actually got better. I get a richer Mandarin, surprisingly enough. I think it's just like ultra, like dookie quality in the opening. But otherwise, it smells pretty good, man. It smells pretty good. Like, scent profile is an 8. But because of how faint, it's like an 8.25, the scent profile. Because of how faint it is, though, it doesn't deserve more than like a 7.7 because of how faint. So there are a lot of factors. But my God, it smells good. All right, let's see what people are comparing it to. And the, yeah, see, here we go. So intimate, moderate, Versace Eros, meh. Yeah, there you go. So more like Stronger With You intensely, yes. Eros Parfum, actually, I can definitely see that. I can see that. This is good. This is good. Yeah. So let's just give it a solid score. I mean, because I have to think about how I rated everything else. So this is like what, 7.75. We gave this a 7, the silver blue. We gave Al Ariq 7.5 just because it's very rich and nice. I don't even can remember what I gave this. I gave this a 7.75 as well. We gave this a 3.5. So I would put this at a 7.75. And not because of its, I like the scent profile more than only the Brave because I like more ambery and rich and stuff. It's just, it seems very mild. Let's keep it moving. 775. Don't hold me to the scores because I'm probably going to forget. I'm just giving you guys first impression honest. So, done. Yo, and oh, shoot. Good luck, bro. Doing well, man. How are you? Silver Blue is one of my favorite Manceros, especially after macerations. My most complimented Mancera. I think it's a banger. That's what's up. I do think it smells good, but I have a lot of fragrances at this point that I just didn't find it as unique as some of the other ones. But it does smell good. It 100% smells good. Shohra or Bentley for Men Intense? Shohra. Both of them I don't like, but if I had to pick one, I would say Shohra. I never had it, Aaron. Never. I don't have it. I have no idea. All right, let's continue on. Rosasi, Hawas Pacific? Yes, it does. Let's check out Only the Brave, or Spirit of the Brave now. Another diesel fragrance. Spirit of the Brave. Intense. This one was a pleasant surprise. And this one's probably going to make it to a recommendation. It actually has a 1 million vibe, the Mandarin Orange now. Like OG 1 million. It's pretty good. So that one will make it to Rex. This one, honestly, I don't see myself recommending it too often. Because that licorice is going to turn people off. And as it's drying down, it's actually not really doing that hot. We'll revisit it at the end. Let's just stick to keep going. It's football. If you want to know if I had to ditch them all and keep 3, this is the wrong channel, brother. I'm getting like fucking 50 fragrances a week. Wrong channel, homie. Way too many to decide. But anyways, fisting with gold this time. That's the only way. Let's check out the notes. Woody aromatic vanilla. Apple, bergamot, sage. I mean, look at these notes, you guys. Look at these notes. They sound promising. Here we go. We're looking at this. Nice. Nice. I love that opening. Very nice apple, something aromatic. I don't remember exactly what. Sage. I'm getting sage. And vanilla. Simple, nice. I like it. Keyword simple. More vanilla than I was expecting or would expect generally from like these vanilla freshies or apple freshies. I like this. It has a designer 1 million-y vibe, the whole bubblegummy sweet. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I even like this more so than this one, than the Grey Fist. But still both kind of underwhelming, you guys. Don't expect anything crazy from these. But as cheapies, they're pretty good. Still nothing that's like, oh my God. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What I'm getting mostly of is just apple sage and this rich vanilla. So let's drop it and keep it moving. If I had to rate this one, it would be, let's see, do I like the Vince Camuto or the gold? I actually like the gold a little bit more. So let's give it an 8. Let's give it an 8 in a cheapy realm. Whatever, it is what it is. It smells good. It smells good. Do understand that in this realm, like my expectations are low. It's on a different standard. Like if I were to grade a niche an 8, it'll definitely be better than this crap, like in comparison, but it's not crap. It actually smells pretty good. For 55 bucks, I think it's too much. I think it's too much for 55. I'd pay around, let me see. It's like a $40 fragrance. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like even comparing it to some clones that are selling for $45, it's like, meh. If I were to compare them to like clones nowadays, the score would drop even harder. So I'm just, yeah. We'll revisit them. We'll revisit them. Akin to the police skull bottles for me. Yeah, I can see that. So people are giving it Armani Code Absolute. I can see that mildly. It just has the powdery nature. Powdery like ambers and tonka, but more so vanillic. I can see that, but a lot more underwhelming. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to revisit those scores at the end. We'll revisit the scores at the end. So here we go. Let's keep it moving. Is this polo green? Just polo green. Do we even really need to rate this? Just, here we go. Polo. I mean, when you want to pull out the dad vibes, man. Holy smokes, this is good, bro. I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. Dad vibes for days, though. Yeah, man. It's got that old school fucking barbershoppy ass tobacco. Even some potpourri vibes. There's some of that in there, too. Like, damn, son, I just got done taking a shit while smoking a cigarette in the bathroom. Back when they were still promoting it, doctors were running ads on tobacco. And shaved. I shaved as well with my lavender shaving cream. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, bro. Pops taking a deuce with a cigarette and some aftershave. That's it. Polo green. Let's rename the fragrance. It's funny. John Varvatos vintage. Let's go. I'm telling you, bro, that's what it smells like. All right, this was another recommendation a lot of people wanted me to grab. Smell it and tell me you don't smell that, bro. Here we go. Aromatic, tobacco, suede. Interesting notes at the top. Only problem with these fragrances is they're very underwhelming in terms of the performance, but a lot of people have been talking about this one in a good light. Very not bad. But that's it. Just very not bad. It's good. It's good. I'm getting a mashup of a lot of things, actually. Mashup of a lot of things. Tobacco, leather, juniper. It just smells like cologne. That's the vibe I'm getting here. It's just cologne. Hey. Smells like cologne. Kind of reminds me of other like generic Burberry London or Rhythm, Burberry Brit. That's the vibe I'm getting here with a little bit richer of like a tobacco and base. It's not bad though. Polo green is awesome. What up, Montrese? Yeah, it's all right. Muad, yes, there's a lot, bro. There's Oman Luxury, there's Arabian Oud, there are a few. So with this one, I definitely want to re-rate them when we get back, especially in comparison. We'll use something as like the standard, and then we'll re-rate. Just because I feel like an 8 is like, go buy it. You know what I mean? An 8 is like, start thinking about buying it, at least for me. A 7 is like, do I really want to like, maybe I'll think about it. So we'll re-rate them in that sense. I mean, with ratings, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Boss, the Scent Absolute. I'm not expecting anything different because the problem with the Boss scents, it could be considered a problem or not, depending on your taste for that Maninka fruit, is that Maninka fruit is so prominent that you really have to like look for the differences in a lot of the scents. But if you like the Maninka, then you like them all. But it does become redundant in that sense. So, except for like the Magnetic. The Magnetic was pretty different. I do have the Private Accord, the chocolate one they discontinued. That one was really nice. This one's pretty good. But also right off the top, just that Maninka, man. It's good though. It's very good. Like, look at that. They give you just 3 notes. A sack, a ginger, and a Haitian vetiver. This sack right here, man, it just, I'm telling you, it dominates. Bro, I mean, you know what I smell? I smell the scent, the scent. Boss. What are people saying I smell? Like, look at that. It reminds me of the scent, the scent, the scent, the scent. Of course. When you get one of these, you get them all. That's it. That's it. Let's leave the rating for the end. We'll keep powering through. They're good. They're good. They all have their subtle differences. They do. But whatever, bro. Tell me, how many of you guys think also similarly? Like, there's going to be a favorite amongst them. but they get redundantly close. But I wanted to grab this one to complete the collection, basically, so I can eventually talk about all of them. Stan? Yeah. I mean, that's what it looked like, bro. Anyways, all right, I went for this cheapie right here. It's called Eternity Intense. Don't judge. We're just going to do it. Is it good or not? It doesn't matter, bro. Jacob, I'll be finding out very soon. I just got my shipment of a lot of the Game of Spades today, actually. So the appeal for this one was that iris. And I like fresh, spicy, but these no breakdowns for these old school fragrances that look like this usually smell like potpourri. Hopefully that's not the case with this. Nice. Mild. Underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Very alcoholic. Still getting alcohol. Very nice for an Eternity fragrance, though. When did this come out? A lot of black tea. 2016. A lot of black tea and rhubarb. Has this vegetal freshness. More watery than it is green. And lavender. That's it. It's all right. GZ, thank you for the super chat, brother. He says, I blind bought Moschino Toy Boy. What am I in for? You're in for a slightly under-ripened rose. It's slightly acidic, but it smells good if you like that. It smells like a premature rose. Unisex as well. Something is putting me off. Too much rhubarb. It's getting more intense. Too much rhubarb. Kind of reminds me of a Lacoste fragrance I had once upon a time. But to be honest with you, for this coming out of an Eternity fragrance, that's actually saying something. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Barbershop-y rhubarb fragrance. Kind of strange, though. What is it getting compared? No way, bro. Are you serious? No, I'm sorry. No. People are comparing this to Dior Homme. That's why I picked it up. That vegetal rhubarb and tea is going to give me a headache. Because I like almost always, I think I have an allergy to petitgrain and tea notes. You know, okay. So maybe, very slightly, I am remembering a little bit of this. But it's not even close. Like maybe like 25, 30% of that in the back. I have to look for it. But I can kind of get that. This was like a citrus lemony. It smelled like a pink lemonade. Dior Homme O. I can't believe they discontinued it. I still have 2 bottles. It had like coriander, maybe some lemon, iris, a little bit of that cedar wood. This one, the rhubarb, it's just really protruding. And it's like, no. It's a no for me, bro. It's a no for me. Let's keep it moving. This is the only way to find out, you guys. This is what I used to do behind the scenes. Honestly, I used to buy them. And I just got tired of people saying, oh, are you getting fragrances? Like, how are you? So I was like, okay, let's do it together then. Whatever. So, smells like Paradise Garden. I don't know. I think it's been a couple weeks since I've smelled Paradise Garden. Anyway, let's dive into the 212s, shall we? VIP Black. Here it is, Aromatic Vanilla Spicy. We've got some anise. Let's fun with you guys. So we've got absinthe, anise, fennel, lavender. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. The comment section. Supreme. What did Supreme say? Oh, well, Pops is really good. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking at. It's been a long time coming for these, the 212 series. You know, I think I'm in for a good surprise. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's good. Designer-esque, like, well, obviously, but like, it's like a mall fragrance on steroids. Kind of putting me in the vein of like Bad Boy, but really strong. This is what I'm talking about. Believe it or not, this designer smells designer. This is pretty damn strong. I'm even getting something ambery here as well. So they say vanilla husk, black vanilla husk. They're just putting in vanilla and probably something else, and this is the Accord. Let's see the comparisons. Pure Excess, it doesn't really give me too much of that like vanilla Coke-ish vibe that I get from Pure Excess. But a little bit, yeah. Not necessarily as much. I will say it reminds me of those other, you know, oh, Halloween Man X, sure. More ambery, like I said. It does remind me a little bit of like Bad Boy even, but a bit brighter and stronger. Stronger than Bad Boy to my nose. Let me see what people are rating it for. Long lasting and strong and moderate. It's good. It's good, but it's nothing brand new. It's very designer-esque. It smells like any fragrance at the mall. I'm just surprised in comparison to a lot of these other fragrances that I was sniffing before. It really did make it made me realize how much cheaper and weaker some of these cheapies are, really. Yeah, it shines. It shines. It made the diesels smell weak as shit. It made the Eternity smell like nothing. And yeah, it's good. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing brand new, obviously. But I picked this up for around, let's see. I do like JPG Scandal. I picked this up for around, oh shit, I spent a lot for this one. I spent around $80. I wouldn't say it's worth, well, I mean, it depends. I wouldn't say it's worth around $90, but it is very strong. It is a very strong, mass appealing, nothing spectacular, bro. Let's keep it moving. This is a 212. What is this one? Sexy. 212 Men's Sexy. Like I smell it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's good. And just keep them. There's nothing more interesting to say about it. All right. Woody, vanilla, powdery, warm, spicy. Let's check out some of the notes on this one. Orange, peppers, cardamom, vanilla, guaiac wood. Cool. Let's see. If you like Qa'id al-Fusan, you should try it. All right, Rick. Thank you for the suggestion. Very nice atomizers. Magnetic, strangely enough. A lot more Mandarin. I like this one a little bit more. This actually gives me vibes of just slightly of like Code Profumo. And I think it's a Mandarin vanilla combination. Yeah, this reminds me a little bit of Armani Code Profumo. For now, not getting much of those green notes. I'm getting more so Mandarin, orange, cardamom, and pink and pepper, sorry. And vanilla. I do get a powdery nature, but it's from the woods. It's a bit dry. And the sandalwood is intensifying. This is pretty good. I think it's a bit more unique than the 212 VIP Black, but both of these are pretty mall-esque fragrances. There's nothing spectacular about them. If I had to pick one over the other, I would definitely go for this one. Although it's rated down, I do like my sexier date night fragrances. Peppery creamsicle vibes? Yeah, sure. I do get that if I would like to think about it. Le Mans. I would say more like Armani Code. But it does have some Le Mans in there as well. Powdery nature. It's good. But that's it. See, this is what I was like. This is why I stayed away from these type of fragrances, because that's it. Like, what else can you say about it? Nothing. It's good. It's a designer fragrance that's designed to get compliments and be mass appealing. If I had to pick one, I would say personally that the 212 Night is better than the other. Get your nose on them. I mean, nowadays we've got freaking clones that are like $40. That scent profile's like 5 times more complex than that one. There's nothing more to talk about with them. It's like, I feel like, am I rushing through them? No, bro, there's nothing more. It smells like clean and designer. I get vanilla, I get a little bit of amber and some citrus. That's it. Insurrection. Here we go. Insurrection 2. Have I tried Neffs? I have tried Neffs. It's really good. Insurrection 2. This isn't wild. It's just Insurrection 2. Emperor. Soft, spicy, aromatic, fruity, sweet vanilla, and citrus. So look, this is one where I will say the whole Insurrection fragrances, especially the wild, people talk it up like crazy. And I really did not like the wild. just think it smells really synthetic. A lot of people say it smells like Thierry Mugler's Pure Havane. But, oh, to me, it was too much. I gave it away. So let's see what this one's like. Yeah, the quality for the wild is not me. Like, I don't recommend it. Here we go. Oh, Aventus? Seriously? It smells good. Huh. They have so many Aventuses, don't they? It's good, though. It does seem a bit more vanillic, but it's just another Aventus. I wanted to say I'm getting a little bit of an orange zest. This is like a zesty... Wow. This is like an orangey Aventus. I think it's just the vanilla, the addition of vanilla, honestly. It's good. Look at this. Look, bro. This actually put a smile on my face in comparison to some of these other ones. And this is a cheap shit. Like, it's not... I don't care about how expensive it is. I don't care about what the name is. It's 25 bucks. It's pretty good, man. Redundant if you own Aventuses, but it even like has like an Ani vibe to it, that vanilla. It's like Aventus meets vanilla, or Aventus meets Ani. Yo, my mouth is watering, dude. This shit is good. This little thing is good. This is really good. Okay. I'm addicted to it. Like, I cannot stop sniffing it. So it's got like this pineapple vanilla cream along with those peppers, not so much incense. This is going to be a scent that I wear. So in that case, we need to come back to a scoring system. Let's see, what are we at? We're at the 51-minute mark. Let's go ahead and rate them, okay? So initially I was giving ratings, but I think the ratings should definitely be, first impression ratings should not be instantly. So we're still structuring this series here, guys, so bear with me. We just started the whole blind buying, what was it, a week ago? And this is the second episode in unboxing the blind buys. So I think that moving forward, we should definitely do this thing where it's at the end, I'll rate it. And initially, maybe I'll write down on the strip what my initial rating is. And that way, when I revisit the strip, I can make a final decision, because it'll put things into perspective a little bit differently, right? So considering all the ones that we have here, we've got no niche. Actually, we have a niche. Well, we do have a niche. It's not quote unquote Mancera. We've got Polo Green. Let's just go ahead and start off with Polo Green. Okay, an honest rating for me. And what does this rating include? So the rating is gonna include whether or not I would wear it, the price, longevity. Polo Green is like a 4. Doesn't mean that it's not a good scent. I think it's a classic. It's an amazing classic scent, but I'll never fucking wear this. Period. So 4 out of 10, Polo Green. Zadig & Voltaire gave me this cardamom, lavender, cedar wood. Very brittle style. You guys remember wood shop class when you set the plank of wood in the little thing? I get those vibes. Might be cedar wood, getting maybe some sandalwood. It does give me this Lanui style DNA, not as ambery. A great office scent. One thing that this is, or has some redeeming traits to it, is although it's an eau de toilette, it's still there just as strong as when I sprayed it. So I'll give this like a 6, 7, 5. Because I would say 5 is like, all right, it's not bad, it's not whatever. But this is more than that. This is something I would wear. 6, 7, 5. First impressions should be a little bit of into the dry down. So that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. 6, 7, 5. I kind of want to write this down so I'm not forgetting. That way I'm like looking at them, or when I'm looking at them. So Zadig & Voltaire, 6.7. We said the Polo was a 4. Sorry, Pops. Go back and have your cigarette and all that good stuff that we said this smells like. All right, Mancera Silver Blue. This was the ambery caramel, some spices. It has gotten better in the dry down with the patchouli. Still, I would say coming from a niche house, I would expect a little bit more. It's still not bad though, but it's nothing I'm like, whoa. It is good. I give it a 7.25. This is my rating, by the way, guys. This is completely subjective. At this point, it's like me. So it has nothing to do with you. Okay. It's not supposed to make sense. Oh, I don't even know what the hell's on there. Oh, okay. So now I'm smelling Hugo Boss Absolute. It has transitioned a little bit into I don't even know what, honestly. Okay, bro. So let's be real here. I'm probably not gonna wear this. I have no interest in wearing this. It smells good. I'm not gonna wear it until I have to do a comparison. And then from there, I'll be able to tell you guys which one rates the best. So I need to give it something neutral. But it does smell good. It does smell good. I wouldn't feel right giving it less than a 7, honestly. And I want to give it more. But because of its redundancy with so many other of their fragrances, I don't feel right giving it more than a 7. 7 it is. 7 for Boss Absolute. Let's stop sharing screen. Okay, let's continue. Al-Ariq Silver. I was not expecting the scent profile for a fragrance that's named Silver, but it was rich. It was like, you guys, like, this is a fragrance that's cheap, that has niche, like, not polarizing. The richness, the depth of the profile, it's unbelievable for the price. And it still is. Synthetic leather, sure, but it does remind me a lot of the oud or the Chopard black incense, for sure. I lived this scent profile through another clone of it, which was the founder or the conqueror from Sultan, the fragrance world. And this is a very rich ass leather. There might even be some cypress, not necessarily any incense, but maybe tobacco as well. I don't remember exactly, but for the price and value, see, this is where, like, there's so many technicals. The value, the price, it does increase it a little bit. Whether or not I'm going to wear it, kind of maybe not as much. I would give this personally, I'd give this a 7. I'd give this a 7. If you like leather fragrances, this might even be like your 8.5. It's absolutely worthy. I'd wear the Mancera over this one. That's why the 7.25 and a 7. So let's continue on. We're almost done. Oh, shit. John Varvatos, vintage. I'm getting like oak moss and like mossy, woody. It's not bad, actually. Maybe a little bit of leather or suede. I don't remember exactly what's in here. Sorry, bro. 5.75. It's faint. It's for the price you can find better. It's not bad though. Like maybe if you're going to the office. Nah, man, 5.75. It is what it is. Let's keep it moving. Oh my farts. This is the Leak Pour Homme. Leak, not even La Leak, bro. 2 points. Bro, 2. 2. What am I pointing, bro? Only thing I'm going to point at is my bank account for being negative after this. 2, bro. Absolutely not. I didn't think it could get any worse. Holy shit. Okay, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Synthetic now, kind of plasticky. This is a lesson learned. I'm not going to give it ratings that fast. Honest to God, I give it ratings to please people who are watching back. Because, bro, look, in a review space, I feel like ratings, although are very subjective, it's just kind of like the signature. It takes home the message of like, does this person like it or not? If it's rated up, I don't care what the rating is, 9, 10. That just gives me an extent of how much you like it. Because ultimately, I'm not you, you're not me. But if you give it more than like a 7, it's like, okay, that's it, good enough for me. So for me, I think ratings are actually very valuable. And I used to really absolutely hate ratings, by the way, giving ratings, because it's so subjective. And then people like, you know, it could be having a bad mood. It could be I didn't eat. It could be I just like let one rip. You guys don't know, and I'm smelling that in the air, right? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. And I know that a lot of people are going to be commenting later on this. What do you guys think in ratings? Do you understand that it's subjective, or do you take it as like, nope, that's it, definitive? And also, does it bring value? Because that's ultimately what I want to do, is I want to bring value. For me personally, I like to structure my channel and watch my videos back as a viewer. And I personally think that there is value. Back to this one, Diesel, this is called Only the Brave. It has unfortunately turned a lot more synthetic and almost plasticky. Literally, like it smells a little bit like cellophane wrap. Unfortunately, maybe even a little bit headache-inducing. This started off very promising, and it's actually giving me a headache. And for that reason, what could have potentially been like a 7, I think it was, or something like that, Wow. Okay. One more sniff. No, bro. No. I don't want to disrespect it because it started off very promising. But I would personally say, I think a lot of people are not going to, I mean, a lot of people did enjoy this. I'm going to give it a 5. I don't think I'll ever wear this again. It's not bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to give it a 4.75 because if somebody grabs it and they say, man, it really didn't work out for me, I told you so. 4.75. So yeah, there you go. And you guys, I have absolutely no reason. I bought this with my money. You guys saw us buy it, and we're going to keep on going. So it's only authentic. This is like from brain to speak. I don't filter. I don't care to filter. Why? So let's continue on. Just 100% honesty. That's where I like to bring the value. Okay, so what are we sniffing right now? We're sniffing the Eternity, and the Eternity is actually not bad if you're familiar with the rhubarb note. The rhubarb is still present at this point in time. It's fresh. It's rhubarb. It's actually not bad. But the rhubarb is polarizing. It is very polarizing. Think of that. There are only a few fragrances that really capitalize on that note or utilize it as a heart. And speaking of the New Elysium, the O Intense is one that uses a significant dose of rhubarb, but it's far more blended in. And that's the problem with using something like that, is a lot of companies can't blend it in. I like it. I don't love it. I'm not going to reach for this one often, but it doesn't smell bad. It really does not smell bad. 5.7. 5.7. That's it. Because it's not something I want to recommend, but it's not bad. That's it. What rhubarb smell? Yeah, rhubarb smells like a little bit vegetal with fruity notes to it as well, at least to my nose. Honestly, the best way to smell or understand how something smells that's that unusual or a little bit hard to, describe is to go sniff it yourself. Rhubarb is often found in grocery stores as well, if your stores have it. Check out like Whole Foods or like more, bougie places. This is good. This is good. This is called Vince Camuto Terra Extreme. What I'm getting mostly of now, initially what I was getting is like the Stronger With You, but milder, thinking like Burberry Hero, EDP. But the orange or the mandarin did intensify a little bit. I believe this might have cardamom in it as well. And some cedar wood. It kind of reminds me of 1 Million. So it's like Burberry Hero EDP meets 1 Million, the original. Not bad. It is actually more prominent on the strip, but I do remember this one being absolute ass in the opening of like nothing. This could have been much better because it does have that cinnamon and rum. And I think it's that combination of the cinnamon and rum that's giving that spiced mandarin of nutmeg and mandarin you'll get with 1 Million. 1 Million is known for the cedar wood, the nutmeg spice, the mandarin, and then you have the vanilla. This one utilizes similar notes through different accords. So you're going to get vibes of the same fragrance. Just, yeah, I definitely get 1 Million vibes, basically. A cheaper 1 Million. Not bad. Opening could have been better. I give it a 6.5. Would I recommend it? For somebody who wants an alternative to 1 Million, the original. So how often is that? Not often. If somebody who's looking for something like that, that might be office safe during the fall and the winter time, fall and wintertime cheapie. Honestly, I think this deserves a little bit more than that. I'll say 6.75 for whatever it's worth. I don't want to give it a 7 though. 7 is too good. I always see in Perfumania, yes, these are all over that Perfumania shop, man. Yeah. Rick, I was looking for the gold. They didn't have it in stock, but I will look for it even more so. All right, moving on to Diesel Intense. This one is called Spirit of the Brave Intense. I liked this one a little bit more than Only the Brave. So let's see. Ambery vanillic, but it does have synthetic now. It's synthetic now as well. I can see why these Diesel fragrances didn't succeed. It's just cheap. It smells cheap. You can get clones for fucking better than this, man. Oh, God, no. No. And that is the factor I'm going to place, or that's why I'm going to rate this what I'm going to rate it. It doesn't even smell as good. Initially, it smelled better than the Vince Camuto, but now, as it dried down, this is more consistent. The Vince Camuto over the Diesel. It's a dry down, boys. I'm not digging it. I'm going to give this... So I gave CK Eternity okay. going to give this a 5.2, 5.25. Just something in the dry down is too synthetic for me. It's actually, both of them were giving me a headache. It's got to be something they use. Yeah, cheap AF smelling. Yeah. You know what? In its time, it was great. In its time during the era of not many clones and shit, it was great, bro. It was great. But right now, no way, bro. I wouldn't recommend these. So, you know what's a fun way? I'll just give these away. I'll give these shits away eventually. When we get to like the end of a haul, we'll do like fucking, but then it seems like I'm giving you guys away shit I don't like. I don't like that. I would rather give you guys stuff I like that's good enough. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So then we have this 212 VIP and this, where the fuck is the tester? Oh, here it is. Not bad. Synthetic smelling too. Similar to how I found Black Excess. So that did pop in my head because I saw that's why I don't like looking at the smells like tab on the Fragrantica. But it does have that. I think it might be anise. Was this the herbal one? Herbal, musky, and vanillic. That's what I'm getting from this fragrance. Herbal, musky, and vanillic. It's not going to be for everybody, and it's actually not really that much for me either. Let me just double check really quick, you guys. VIP, black. What's up, Notary Giant? How are you, bro? By the way, this guy's actually a giant. You guys should see this person in real life. He's like 7'9". Yeah, man. That's exactly what this one is. It's herbal, lavender, musk, and vanilla. I'm not digging this one, bro. I'm not digging this one. It's not a bad fragrance. It'll work as like an office scent if you want something that kind of gives you like this aromatic, almost like fabric softener type of shit. But there's better. Prodalome crushes in a similar territory. It's not nearly as aromatic, so I guess not really in the same territory. It's not bad. This absolutely does remind me of not Pure Excess, Paco Rabanne fragrance. What is it called? Pure Excess. Absolutely has resemblances to that. Maybe not as vanillic and more aromatic. So rating. Let's get to the rating. So honestly, you guys, I would wear the Vince Camuto over this one. Honestly. The quality, however, on the 212 is better. So that does play a role. So I think it's fair enough to say that because I would wear this one, the quality is better, but let's give it the same rating. 6.75, period. I don't like it enough to even give it a 7. Straight up. That's my taste. Okay? So let's move on. Winter Freshie. Those are usually DNAs that I don't enjoy. Like, for example, we unboxed last live unboxing. We unboxed this right here. It was Ferragamo Red. This is a citrus leather fragrance. Very unusual, and I didn't like it. But it would be considered like a citrus freshie. It's different. It's got, you know, a thicker scent profile, but fresh. Yeah, it's weird, man. So for me, also the other realm of winter freshies would be fragrances that utilize vetiver in a very strong fashion. Like, for example, I wouldn't necessarily call this could be a winter freshie, the new one, but it does have a little bit of a wet vibe to the vetiver. So maybe testing that winter freshie. But Terre d'Hermes Vetiver Eau Intense is great during the winter time. It'll last because it has that richness of the vetiver as well. Baby Cat or Absolute Aphrodisiac? Baby Cat, Ali. All right, we're almost done, you guys. We've got 3 more. So this is the 212. I don't remember, and I lost the strip. So it's better. It's better than the black. This is the 212 Men's Sexy. Let's leave that alone. Okay, Issey Miyake Vetiver. Ooh, much better. Loving this. Vetiver is an acquired taste. You either love it or hate it. I hated it once upon a time, and now I fucking love it. And this is an excellent fragrance. Okay, now I remember. It does have a very mild soapy undertone, and I think I was getting that a little bit in excess during the first like couple blasts, right? And this is the one with watery notes, vetiver, and I think just ginger in the note breakdown. I don't think there's actual citrus in here, but vetiver has very similar, the note of grapefruit or accord of grapefruit, but I think it's a little bit stronger. So they might have actually placed, I think there would potentially be some citrus notes in here that they just don't disclose. This is really good. The dry down is much better than the opening. The dry down is kind of reminding me of, well, I mean, obviously a lot of vetiver fragrances are going to end up smelling the same. That's the thing. So does it remind me of Terre d'Hermès? Obviously. And I will say that, let's see. Let's just see for ourselves. 4.10, yes. The Clary Sage has pretty much dried down completely. Oh, shit, I am getting that vibe. Dior Homme Sport 2021. Definitely getting that vibe. That's so strange, though, because Dior Homme Sport is all about this. Oh, actually, it makes sense. So Dior Homme Sport has a lot of elemi, which is like this resin, but very specifically has like this lime undertone to it. It's very tart. And I guess the astringency and the acidity of some of that grapefruit undertone that comes from the vetiver is intense enough to kind of give you the vibe. But then it wouldn't really explain the whole ambery nature. I don't know. I don't care, but I think that this smells really good in the dry down. And it definitely is reminding me of Dior Homme Sport 2021. This is a great fragrance. In the dry down, I have to emphasize, in the dry down. The opening was okay. Let's spray this on skin. I like it that much. Let's spray it on skin. Ah. Opening is not nearly as bad. And in fact, the Clary Sage is better on skin. Very herbal, like tea, almost borderline spicy. The opening might turn people off. Ginger, it's crisp, but almost cooling at the same time. I am getting some citrus undertones, but it's very bitter. Almost BO-y, okay? That's kind of the territory that you tread in when you start to fuck with a lot of grapefruit or you start to mess with a lot of vetiver as well. It's almost like, I mean, natural grapefruit kind of has that on some people. It gives you that cumin vibe. And that was my biggest beef with vetiver for a long time. My nose was picking it up as like cumin almost. Let me show you guys what I just knocked down. Was it worth it? I think that this one was worth it. I think this one is good. It's testy. For the price, this deserves a good score. Very specifically, vetiver lovers, let's give it a score. Bro, I'm really digging this. I don't think it's spectacular because of that opening. Fuck, it's drying down to something similar to Dior Homme Sport. Dior Homme Sport is much better, though. Easier to rock. 7.5. 7.5 is fair. So far, is this the highest score? This is the highest score so far. This is the highest score. And honestly, I could say that. I could see that. The only other fragrance that I'm like, wait, what a minute. This was really good. 6.7. It's just faint. The runner-up would be the Montal, or the Mancera, sorry, the silver blue. It smells expensive too. But if you don't like the cumin, not really cumin, the grapefruit vibes vetiver, then definitely don't take that as a top. It would be the Mancera, but it is what it is. Okay, let's move on to the Insurrection 2. This was like the orange, vanilla, pineapple, creamy version of Aventus. What the fuck? This isn't it. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, this instantly put a smile on my face. And I love Aventus. I really do. Unfortunately, they watered it down to hell. And this one, and I mean, it makes sense. Look at the box. Orange. Oh my God. You know what? This is a fuck yeah. This is a fuck yeah. This is more like Mugler's orange zest or whatever the hell it's called. And I'll tell you why I think that. Although the notes look like Aventus-y, there might be Aventus-y vibes, but I got a couple of clones from the Dua brand once, and one of them was for that fragrance, and it smells like this. It smells like this. Also, Dolcis in Fondo by Profumum Roma. It has like this orange creamsicle vibe. I'm getting that in this. Bro, is this $25 fucking fragrance really going to be better than all of these in my, like for me today? Probably. That's the reality of it. And I don't, not a sponsor. Never have been, never will be. Well, I mean, call me after this video. Shit. No, but honest to God, you guys. Honest to God, that is a banger. Here we go. 212 Men Sexy. Nice powdery. What the hell is that spice? There's a spice here. I hope it's not cumin. Lemon? What? بالضبط? I have no idea what you guys are saying, bro. سعره ايش؟ $? Which one? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum assalam. What's going on, bro? يسعد ايامك حبيبي جو. هلا بيك. هلا بيك حبيبي. Baby cat or tuxedo? Baby cat all day. I'm really liking this Insurrection 2. Okay. 212 Men Sexy. There's something killing it for me. There's something. Let's see. Bro, there's something in this 212 Men Sexy. It's just giving me... There's a lot of sandalwood and peppers in this one. I'm not digging this one at all, you guys. I'm kind of getting a cumin accord with this one as well. And let me show you guys really quick what we're talking about. I'm going to give this a 6.5. End of story. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the rating for all of these fragrances except for Insurrection 2, which I'm going to tell you guys right fucking now. I give this... We got to see how well it performs. I wouldn't feel right giving it a 9 and hyping it up right now. 8.75. Done. End of story. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. How? This is number 1 right now. Number 2 is going to be Mancera's Silver Blue. Listen, we don't discriminate here. Niches, cheapies, Middle Eastern, it doesn't fucking matter. Quality over everything. Then the scent profile, and then the performance. Next one would be Al-Ariq. Although not my favorite. Very rich and dense. Bang for buck. Your fucking things. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. There you go. Okay, so Insurrection 2, Issey Miyake. Vetiver, this is not for everybody. It is not a safe fragrance. You have to like astringent vetivers. More like a bitter style vetiver and citrus. Otherwise, this would be a safer bet. And that's it. Those are top 4. Other than that, everything else is like a 6, 7, 5 and below. So I would call this fragrance haul kind of an L. Kind of an L. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, out of all of these, the ones that I'm going to truly enjoy wearing. Oh, this was a 7 as well. Yeah, this one. What I'm truly going to enjoy wearing is this Insurrection 2. Definitely going to like this vetiver fragrance. I think this might, depending on how it performs. And lastly, that's it. Okay? End of story. Atyab Nafs Hassan. What? Okay. The rest, I'm never going to recommend. But there will be plenty of videos where I'll say, don't buy this. It's ass. And you'll see these. No, you should keep it respectful. Because a lot of people like these. Ass fragrant. No, I'm just playing. Love you guys. I respect all of your tastes. Just doesn't work for me. These did not work for me. I think that quality does play a huge role in all the things. And it could just potentially be that you haven't smelled what's out there in new. Not everybody who watches buys and stays up to date with all of the current newbies and freshies and cheapies. And understandably so, because you've got 1,000,001 influencers trying to tell you what to buy, right? So, but I will tell you guys that if any one of these fragrances that ranked low didn't make sense, it's more than likely because like there are so many new fragrances coming out. It's just absolutely setting the bar so freaking high. So high. All right, let's check the chats. How are you guys doing? What's up, Whiskey Reaper? Habibi, what's happening, bro? Astaghfirullah. Stop drinking that whiskey, bro. You got to turn halal, bro. Hugo Boss, stars. Mancera, trash. Some of them, yeah. I don't think it was trash. It was just, for the price, I expect more. I think that this smells like, at the price, it's okay. At the price, it's okay. That's it. there's a lot of misses when it comes to a lot of the bigger. It's okay. We'll talk about them when we get to them. I will say French Riviera, hyped like crazy, and I can see the appeal. I can absolutely see the appeal. I don't generally like, so I ended up drinking my bottle, basically. Just, I don't like salty fragrances, but in a world of salty, this is actually pretty good. It smells like, not Pacific Chill, what it? City of Stars by Louis Vuitton, except less towards the ambers and suntan lotion and more towards the salt and aquatic. So French Riviera is good. Spraying that man, Sarah, all day. Bal d'Afrique. There were a lot, Anthony, but I apologize, I forget. After Effect or Spice Bomb Extreme? After Effect, baby. But the problem with After Effect, bro, it's not going to be that loud. Honest to God, Lumiere Garçon by Fragrance World will project harder. It might not be the exact same quality, obviously, but even then you might take like a notch. It's above designer, but below niche. The best Mancera is Limon. I don't really care for Limon. I personally think some of the best Manceras include Vetiver Sensuel, Cosmic Pepper. I just got the new Amberful. If you guys didn't watch my video today, I'm really restructuring a lot of my videos to just cut all the bullshit talking nonsense and just straight to the fucking point. Open the videos, forget about the coupon screen. I don't need that stuff. So that will be gone very soon. Forget about telling people to subscribe. That'll be in the end. So it'll just be quick. Why did that happen? Why did I bring that up? Oh, because this is in the video. And I remember saying that this kind of smells like, reminds me of Melody of the Sun meets Instant Crush. Melody of the Sun smells like a little bit of citrus and natural florals, and Instant Crush kind of has this amber woods that you'll find in Baccarat, but with more of a ginger that's like zingy and citrus. So it's really good. See, I like talking about more in-depth fragrances because with a lot of these, it was cheap shit. Cheap shit is fun, but not when it's that basic. Not when it's that basic. But I don't mind. I don't call this an L. I had fun doing that. I love, this is what I've been doing since the beginning of my channel. If you guys go back to some of my videos, I used to drop like, I remember like grands with the Dua brand, Alexandria. And we're just going to do it here together. Fuck it. Habibi, tell them John Paul Gaultier's for the 20-year-olds. I don't know about that, but it does smell pretty relatively youthful, yes, even to this day. Atomic Rose versus Side Effect. Side Effect if you want something more masculine and sexy. And actually, since we're on that note, what do you guys think? Should we do another blind buy haul right now? I've still got, let me show you guys what's to come. Because we still got quite a few. Let's see what we've got, and then we'll go from there. How about that? Oh, let me do one for the ladies real quick. I just bought this rinky-dink-ass bottle, and I'm disappointed in myself because I don't like buying the small bottles. Thinking about getting Pinus Black. It is close to Boss bottled. How do you guys feel? Let me get some honest opinions here, you guys. Okay, what do you guys think about this series? So I feel like for a long time, a lot of people will be like, "Don't blind buy. You shouldn't blind buy." But I feel like it's an excuse. Okay, who the fuck doesn't blind buy? That's number one. Excuse my language. But number two, I feel like it's an excuse to kind of rid of the liability because, like, as an influencer, I know that most of these scents you can't buy a decant, and even at that price, you're gonna go and buy a decant of Insurrection 2 for $20. Like it's $25. So for me, it's like I embrace it. I'm not telling you what to do, but I embrace it. I have fun. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is what I like to do. I like to blind buy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? How does it make you feel? One of the biggest reasons why I didn't do this for the longest time is, and this is, so help me God, this is my honest truth. I didn't want to come off. I don't want to come off as like it's not a show. It's not, that's not what I wanted to do. And for a long time, that's why I didn't. But now I feel like there's so much credibility being questioned in regards to just in general. I think it brings you guys in, you know, like here you guys go. Like I'm an open book, bro. So I would love to see what you guys think. Super Leggero is a blind buy for all the adults. Yes, but it was very mid, bro. I'm sorry. It was very, very, I love the thrill of the blind buy. I do too. I'm not going to tell you to blind buy, but oh shit, we got this thing, whatever the fuck that is. But dude above that was rude. Who, Chandra? Who cares? It's fine if we cannot find it. Yeah. I mean, oftentimes a lot of these you can't find in stores. I do blind buy. Everybody does. Everybody does. Stronger With You, Intensely, and Most Wanted Parfum. Which would you pick? Intensely, bro. Do these lives with popular fragrances and compare them. So these lives, I mean, I always compare, but I like to do that in more recording format. But these lives are more so for like Just everything and anything. Cheap shit, not. What do I do? Dodo the Great. I have like a little box, and sometimes I'll do like random shipments. I have like a little program on the side. I don't like to talk about it too often because then the pool of those people gets bigger. And that service, I kind of want to make it worth it for the winners. So I kind of do that with them. I'm not after the money. I don't care. Otherwise, I would be announcing that program, right? And like making it sure that as many people come in so I can profit. No, I've got like 4 people, and that's how I want to keep it. Oh, if I wanted to, Ali, I could have, but you were talking, if you were talking Chaldean Arabi, I'll read the Arabi, but it's all good. I don't really care. It's just, it moves too fast sometimes. I still have to try Nitro White. Okay, so Burberry Goddess. I think it's one of the best lavender fragrances for women, but lavender can come off a little bit old school. Then they came out with the Eau de Parfum Intense. So here it is. I'm getting ready to make these women's fall fragrance lists. Got to test them. I've got to try them. I remember sniffing this in store and really enjoying it. I went not long ago and bought a trench coat 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, this is nice. A vanilla lavender. Very intense, though. Very intense. Like, fucking rich, man. Almost like, I don't want to say inky, but that's like the texture of how rich it is. It's not just frothy. Wow. It's a bit too much in the opening. A bit too much in the opening, actually. Yeah. Syrupy vanilla and frothy lavender. It's coming off a bit too much. Vanilla caviar. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get this in the bigger size. Ali, I appreciate that, man. Have a wonderful day. I like the OG more. OG Burberry Goddess is better. But if you like that and you want to transition it into the winter, something that's going to carry on, it does have the strength. It's drying down. It'll probably get better. The original Burberry Goddess is where it's at. I don't like the intense. Yeah, this has got to be like really, really cold weather. Got to be really cold weather. I'm in college for nursing. Does it make good money, Need? Yes, it does. Especially if, Justin, especially if you do contracts, traveling work, it'll make amazing money. See, I was lucky enough to work during COVID. Or would you say lucky? I was just remembering a story that I probably can't say here. Oh my God, it was an absolute nightmare. You become numb. I don't even want to talk about it. I probably can't actually. Well, I can't. What am I saying? I can't legally. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Oud for greatness. Just get the bad al oud. Club de Nuit, EDT, or the Pure Parfum? I want to say money with the EDT, but I heard it's the most synthetic. It is the most synthetic. Just get the EDP. Don't get the Pure Parfum. Get the EDP. It's the best one of them all. Yeah, man. Whiskey. I used to travel during COVID. They used to, like, bro, there were contracts in Texas where they were paying 11 a week, but you were working like a slave. Yep. Due to HIPAA, due to YouTube, I can't share certain, like, I don't have to say any information, but I've seen somebody rupture their innominate artery. Look that up. And when that happens, it shoots, man. It'll cross rooms in distance. And it was a nightmare to watch yourself shoot. Yeah, bro. May they rest in peace, dude. Nightmare. Wow. But yeah, I worked in the ER for the most part. For the most part, it was crazy. But I loved it. Nothing was better than saving a life. There's no better feeling in this world. I'm not in Dubai. I'm in the US. You give up asking? What did you ask, bro? Well, you said it wrong. So when you say Habibti, that's probably why I didn't answer. So you gotta say Habibi. But I got you. Hibiscus Majad. There's only a few of them. They're all okay. There's that one by, it's called Khadlaj. It's called Le Prestige Royal. It's actually pretty good. It's vanillic, etc. And then there's one by Fragrance World. I forget what it's called. I didn't try Devotion Intense. I just saw the advertisement not long ago. I'm looking for it. Thoughts on Ex Nihilo Brompton? I don't have it. I haven't tried it yet. Mr. Gumbo, God bless you, bro. Salute. What do you think about Ormond Jane Nawah of Oud? Have not tried it. I just recently tried one Ormond Jane when I was on the trip with the other Avengers, and I was pretty impressed. That's it. I haven't dove into it yet, bro. Are elixir perfumes only for winter? No, Ammar. You can wear what you want when you want. But most of them, yeah. most of them. Yeah. Any fragrance recommendations for someone who's getting into phlebotomy? Something soft, soothing, cooling. I mean, wow, this is such good quality right now. Honestly, something like Close Encounter, because people are going to be close encounter to you when you're drawing blood. Close encounter and soft. Nothing sharp, nothing, something comforting, maybe something with lavender, a little bit sweet. Nothing too like barbershoppy old school. I would check out that New York. What is it called? It's called, what's up, Fry? What do you want, dude? It's called New York Avenue by Grandeur. It's called New York Avenue. Chanel Superleggera isn't a mid, especially if you drive a motorcycle. There you go. I will say that I was initially disappointed with that release until I read the description of the fragrance, and they literally tell you, we take the sport and strip it. And it was like, oh, I guess it's not that bad. They tell you what you're getting, so it's really not bad. But so, Fragrance World's Nudo Exotic Flowers. My thoughts are that the bottle, they could have done much better because it looks like a feminine bottle. But you guys would be surprised to know that this is a clone of, or a twist, I should say, of Inicio's Narcotic Delight. It does have a touch more florals, but it is what it is. Something I've been rocking a lot recently as well is, believe it or not, it's this. It's called Just Anabi. This is Tom Ford's Cherry Smoke Inspo. A lot of sandalwood on the dry down. It smells really good. And I like to layer cherry fragrances, and I never layer. But when I do, it's going to be a cherry fragrance with a Baccarat vibe. Baccarat I can't work with anymore. But the reason I messed with it is because of this. It's called the BDC. I know what you're thinking. But no, this is the bomb.com. And instead of Atars, I've been using these bombs more recently. And it's like this wax. They've been in production for a while. I don't know if you guys remember, but I pulled it up not long ago, and they gave me a whole code and all that stuff. You don't have to use my code. You can use BOMB10 if you want to, and you can save some dough. But basically, it's like this wax layer. If you're not into Atars, if you're not into like lotioning, I like this more. And it also has a scent itself as well. So you put that wax on, and it leaves like a film. That's harder to even like wash off, but it's clean. It has like a little bit of a waxy smell to it, just in the Baccarat, but really good. And then I spray my fragrance on it. It's helped. I'd say about like 1 to 3 hours more. Don't believe the exaggeration, but show the dogs. Fry, come here. Fry, come here. Narcotic Delight clone. Yes, it's that. It's this one right here. It's called Nudo. Nudo Flowers. Fry, come here, Bobby. Isn't Odyssey Oud stronger? Yes, it's stronger, but that's not always better. Oh, shoot. There are too many fragrances for you to come here, huh? Come here, baby. I'm sorry. I know Daddy be fucking around too much with some colognes, huh? Come here. Show them your nice, cute little pajamas. Oh, you got your foot out? Oh, hi. Here he is. Look at his PJs. Look at his ass. What does it say? It says, life is good. Here he is. Oh, this is it. How you doing? Did you eat your food? You go potty? You want treats? Yeah, you always want treats, fatty. Yeah, man. Silver blue goes into the caramel floral vibe for me, making it cloying. I think that's one that I'm going to try and wear. Fragrance you'll choose forever above all. I will always have Dior Homme Parfum for sure. Dog tired of your ass. Yeah, he is. Look at him. He'd fall asleep. Inshallah. How do you feel about Arabian Oud's Taraf? I'm gonna hold him like a baby. Taraf? Oh, Taraf smells really good. Mine cracked. It actually smells like a fruitier version of Imperial Valley. I don't know if I'm gonna blind buy today. I still have a few, like actually a lot. Not a few. We've got a lot left. A lot. One of my favorite fall clones is After Effect by Fragrance World. I think Liquid Brune is going to freaking just wreck shit this year. He got a shower today. He got a nice warm bath. He eats like a bougie dog. I'll microwave it for him just a little bit. The Fresh Pets. He's a Min Pin Terrier mix. Afro Leather or African Leopard? I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. Ivory Musk or Glorious or Ivory Musk? No. After the white one from Fragrance World, that's not Glorious. The other one. They have another one. Did you just fart? You did, and that's why you moved. Nice. JK. I am trying to buy an Imagination clone as well. Need your help. Amber Oud Aqua versus Chorus Blue. I would say Amber Oud Aqua is going to be stronger, but they both have their differences as well. I know that Essence de Blanc is harder to find, though. That pumpkin cost, yeah. No, it's a PJ. He loves it. He's a pretty anxious dog. So when I put that stuff on him, it makes him feel cuddled. Oud Aswad, a more manly version of Oud Aswad. You're thinking like, when I think Bahur Incensi, but more manly, I would think like Interlude Man, things like that. Try Midnight Oud by Alva Zafaran. Dog fragrances, I use lavender sprays. I use lavender sprays for dogs. Shout outs to Fragcom, hell yeah. The positive and the good parts of Fragcom, the people who just want to fucking smell fragrance and have a good time. And be honest, yeah, man, this Burberry Goddess Intense is headache-inducing. It's headache-inducing. This is not it. Why were they all raving about this? Oh, shit, it gets a 3.25. They were not raving about this. What is this ink smell I'm getting, bro? This is a good question. She asks, or N. Thompson says, how many fragrances do you buy or test daily? Let's just say weekly. Weekly? Honestly, probably over 40. No, let's be more realistic. Let's see. How many did we do today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus I wear fragrance every day. Let's say like 20 to 30 a week. But that's not every week, right? Ugh. Oh my God, it's actually bad. I would not recommend this at all. The Burberry Goddess for women, the original is better, you guys. I would never shame anyone, Jacob, for wearing a fragrance that smells bad. I would just... Damn, I'm trying to like think of one so I can be funny and be like... But I really can't think of anything that I think is just repulsive. I mean, even Interlude doesn't smell bad. I don't think I've ever smelled anything that's that bad. Oud for Greatness and Arabian's Tonka smell like it. Like 60%, bro. Significantly different. There should be, Trey. There should. We should definitely make one. Brother. I watched that video when it actually came out for what it was. Honoring Glory, I like a lot. I used to think it was like the best Latafa, but it's very polarizing. Give it like an 8.75 now, honestly. What about if they wore Burberry Goddess Intense? I mean, I feel like this in the air wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad. I would never have it in me to tell people that, hey, you smell like shit or anything like that. Nah. Yeah, it is a lot of fragrances. It is. Just got Razine. Yes, from Junaid. Bro, that stuff is crazy. This one, it's a more crisp version of like Tiger. It's like Tiger meets Suspiro on Beast on steroids, called Razine. Unbelievably good. all year round from how strong it is. You know what? That actually answers Elvin's question. What would you call a winter freshie? A freshie that lasts. That's one that does. Thaluj Intense too, man. I gave it away though. I got it from Joma, but unfortunately it's out of stock. My dad has a $6 cologne that smells like cleaning products. Yeah. You know what? I still need a shower. I swear to God, I bet you guys money. If I spray this on, it'll still smell after a shower. Jupe Homme, no, bro. There's better nowadays. Atra al-Wisal. Yes, it's very strong. JPG, Ultramol. I'm really trying to get me a poopy oud. A lot of them are expensive, Robert. Sahib Intense. I don't remember this one. Let me see. Intermediate oud fragrance. Go for Versace Oud Noir. Sahib Intense. Oh, what are these? This is the Megamare. I don't have that one. Iris Melican. There is not that I know of. However, Iris Melican, you'd be surprised to know that I actually get like a Irish Leather by Memo Paris style fragrance. It's a lot more leather than I would have personally enjoyed or liked out of Iris Melican. So it was a letdown for me. It's like a 7 at best. Sorry, bro. It's high quality. It's rich, at least for me. But if you like this one, no, I don't know. Just because it's my 7 doesn't mean it's like your 9, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Brown boy, I'm asking the same thing. I'm asking the same thing. When is it coming back in stock, bro? You know, even if somebody were to wear polo green, I wouldn't say that they're like repulsive. Oh, shit. I don't know, bro. No, I'm joking. Deodorant Parfum over Baby Cat? Yes, I would. This really isn't. No, let me not. Let me not. Get more Laverne. Got you, bro. Amir Al-Oud versus By the Fireplace. I like By the Fireplace more. Has the overall refinement. It's not better in terms of the performance, though. And then it also, Amir Al-Oud Intense has a fresh green note to it as well, which actually smells pretty good. Some people actually enjoy it a bit more. It has more of like this Middle Eastern incensey vibe. I personally, as an alternative to that, if you want something that smells like it and that lasts long as well, it's the Ace of Spades by Fragrance World. It's much truer to the original DNA. Hemat, thank you for the super chat, brother. God bless you. And we'll continue to do this more often. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Delina or Valaya? Delina. Qaid Intense is fantastic. If you like that lipsticky iris, check that one out. Gentleman, Givenchy's Reserve Privé. Least favorite designer releases. Not that it's my least favorite, but it really bothers me how many of those Hugo Descents came out. The Aqua de Jo's get fucking tiring. They get tiring and stupid. That's it. I would say, would you call the Invictuses kind of dumb? That's pretty much it for now. I think everybody else is trying. I think they're trying. I will say that the Super Leggero was very mid for me personally. But like I said, they were telling us. That's pretty much it, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Nobody talks about how similar Coral Fantasy and Dior Sauvage Elixir is. I don't see it being close at all. But if that's what your nose picks up, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Pegasus Exclusive. I don't like the almond, but I do like Pegasus Exclusive more. Missoni Wave is a great blind buy. What notes? Makes Frothy Blue smells dark. Doesn't really smell too dark for me. Maybe rich, you mean? Hugo Boss is like the only designer brand that has creativity. Nowadays, yeah, man, their latest releases are actually really good. Really good. What's close to King of Diamonds? Vertus Narcosis. It's a niche brand. Niche brand. Best tiger clone inspired by. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a clone, but it's in the realm. It might be around $70, but it's stronger than anything else out there. It's called Razeen by Junaid Perfumes. Razeen. Fragrance by FragranceArabia.com. Aromatics will give you 15% off. Use it. Don't use it. Find it at the cheapest price. That's all that matters. It's beastly, bro. No problem, Tom. I hope you have a wonderful day. Vertus is a great house. Do you know the one EDP clone? Yes, there's one called by Riffs. It's called Portofino Noir. It's more of something in between. Coral Fantasy Prodalome Intense. Coral Fantasy. Prodalome Intense is great. It's rich. It's borderline niche, but it's just so hard to wear. I just received Liquid Rune Shagaf Utanka. Both very good quality. Glad you're enjoying it, Vicky. Thanks for letting everybody know. It makes a difference. Okay, you ain't got money like that. Go for Tarathi Blue. If you don't have money for that, go for the even cheaper one. It's Rubroca Theoreme. Theoreme. Okay. Wooden Spices. Arabian's Tonka all day. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Friggin' love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful week. Tomorrow's Monday. And God bless. I'll see you guys in the next live stream.